Hi, it's me, again, a year or two later. I'm gonna try to get through this quickly, because I've been trying to film this or record this for most of the day, and I will warn you now that the video itself is probably going to glitch and mess up soon, but I'm just gonna keep going because I've tried to fix it and I don't know how. So, hopefully the audio will be, you know, audible. Okay. Basically, what prompted this video being made was that I was with my dad, and a couple days ago we ordered some Mexican food for my mom, and I was on the phone and I ordered the food, and with it I ordered a large chips and red salsa because it's delicious and I wanted some. And when we were waiting for the food to be made, I was talking very animatedly about it, and I was just so happy. I was craving it. It sounded delicious. It was gonna be a good thing. And then my dad said something very innocently, without meaning to upset me, but I got upset. Like, you know when in movies when people have like a little like nervous breakdown kind of, and they're gesturing a lot, and I didn't do this in front of him, but like in my own private, when I was by myself, I was just kind of talking out loud to myself, and like, I don't know, I was like having a mini breakdown because he asked me if chips were in my diet. So I was like freaking out and I almost wanted to cry because I felt guilty for wanting to eat carbs. So I know it's ridiculous. I mean, it's funny looking back on it, but now it just sounds hilarious. But at the time, I was so mad at myself. And so I basically typed up some stuff, and I'm gonna read it. And it's kind of stream of consciousness, it's kind of all over the place, but I just felt like putting this out there. So I freaked out and about the chips, and one of the things I was kind of just saying to the air, I said, I hate how sensitive I am. And then looking back on that statement, that's already fucked up. Why can't I see the good in being sensitive? How it makes me gentle and considerate of other people's feelings, how I can easily empathize with just about anyone about something, you know? Why does a trait of mine, because it's mine, because it's me, have to be cast in a negative light? I know it's not just because I'm bipolar, but it certainly does exacerbate things. That's the word that came to mind, exacerbate. What movie was that? Was it The Mummy? I'm sorry, there was some hilarious movie where they were talking about exacerbating the situation, like he learned the word from her. Anyway, I'm sorry. The other thing I said was I'm just mad at myself. I wasn't mad at my dad. Well, I shouldn't have been because he didn't mean anything. But I was so mad at myself for being a quitter, for quitting my diet, for giving up, for being lazy, all this stuff. And the third thing I kind of said when I was like ranting to no one, I said no one should hate how they look so damn much. And it's true. It's a horrible shit feeling that no one deserves. So why does one trait yell so much louder than the others in my brain? I mean, of course, health is one of the most important things everyone should be striving for, and I am making steps towards that, but mental and creative health are a part of that as well. I have stuff, a lot of stuff I want to write. I have jobs I want to apply for. I have instruments and languages I want to learn. So with all these things also taking up space in my brain, why do I feel glad when I'm smaller than someone? Why should I feel bad that I'm bigger than someone? Why do I still believe in the back of my head just a little, not all the time, not most of the time, but there's this little part in the back of my brain that thinks no one, guy or girl, will even be able to think of me in a romantic scenario unless I lose at least 40 pounds. I don't know where that number comes from, but it's in my head. 40 pounds to be physically worthy of love. Like, it makes no sense. Why do I obsess over being thin by my next birthday? Why, if I find the love of my life, will I feel the need to lose weight before getting married? Will true love make me love myself? That doesn't seem right either. Doesn't true love come from within first? Who can love an insecure person? Am I broken, not just physically, but mentally? Who has patience for that? And then as I was typing that, I realized actually I have patience for that. I do, and I did have patience for that. I was deeply, deeply in love and devoted to an essentially insecure person for over 10 years. And this is just another double standard that I have for myself. If I find myself able to give love like that, why is it so impossible for me to believe that I can receive love like that? What makes me any less fit for love? Sometimes I wish I was dumb and happier. Everything is so complicated in my brain. Layers and layers of negative feelings. It's fucking... That's what I actually type. It's fucking without the G. It's fucking depression inception in this bitch. It's impossible for me to see my belly or arms and just be a little sad about it. No, that's too easy, that's too simple. I feel sad about it, then I feel lazy, then ugly. Then I feel ashamed that I'm conceited to care about looks so much. Then I feel weak-willed and mindless for being brainwashed to believe smaller equals better. Then I feel stressed out and pressured to change myself ASAP. It's ridiculous. It's so stupid. The thing is that yes, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I've seen it, I've felt it, I've experienced it. It's true. But the other side of that coin is that disgust is in the eye of the beholder as well. And it's a daily battle for so many people, not just fat people, because, I mean, it goes without saying, but for as many people as there are on Earth, there's that many unique insecurities. You might think you're too tall, too short, too bony, too boyish, boobs too big, butt too small, freckles, frizzy hair, big nose, small ears. The list is infinite. It's infinite, and it's something that everyone goes through. So if you're watching this, please take a moment, take a deep breath, and just know that you're beautiful right here and now. Stretch marks, rolls, no muscle. You're fine, you're okay, you're whole, and you deserve to be happy. It seems like such a common sense thing, but it just doesn't register in so many people's brains. It's important to be easy on yourself. It's very hard to, but it's very important, because in the end, no matter who you are or what you do, people are going to judge you about something. If you dress comfy and wear no makeup, you're a slob with low self-esteem. If you dress in heels and skirts with a full face of makeup, you're conceited and you try too hard and you want too much attention from the opposite sex or the same sex. If you're quiet, you're stuck up and awkward. If you're talkative, you're rude and annoying. If you're relaxed at work, you're lazy. And if you're focused, you're a kiss ass. So it really doesn't matter what you do. If it's not one thing, it's another thing. So do what you want and take care of yourself. And if you're someone kind of like me, who's always worried about like helping others and being there for them, remember that you'll only help other people better if you're taken care of first. There's this little meme that goes around on Facebook and Instagram and stuff that says, take care of yourself, you can't pour from an empty cup. And it's true. It's catchy, so it's a meme. It's true. Not that all memes are true. Ew, that's not right at all. Anyway, find something that makes you calm, happy, or excited, and make time for that. Make a feel-good playlist on Spotify, take a walk outside, do a face mask and paint your nails, write out your feelings, buy a Rex journal book or an adult coloring book, dance in your room like an idiot, or maybe if you're a special kind of weirdo, you'll make a YouTube video, even if you barely have subscribers. Whatever healthy thing that gets you through to the next day is good enough. It doesn't have to be something life-changing or like something that you're gonna post about on Facebook. Like, it can be rewatching something you love on Netflix because it calms you down because you already know how it ends and you love the characters. Like, it can be that. And that's another, it seems like nothing, but that's self-care, and self-care is so important. So whatever can get you through to the next day is good enough. Hopefully the next day when the sun is up, it will remind you of a new fresh beginning. But it's important to remember that you don't have to wait for the sun. Tomorrow can start this next second. Right? Like that. And that's actually something Loie Lane here on YouTube says in some of her videos. And if some of the stuff I've been saying kind of vibes with you, I'd really recommend her, Alex from Learning to be Fearless, and then there's Sarah Ray Vargas. And they don't know who I am at all, but I love them and I've been watching them for a while, and they make all sorts of videos, and I'm going to list them down below. And that's all I typed up. I hope maybe this was helpful or interesting. It did take a lot longer to say all that than I was planning on, but I just want to say thank you very much for watching, if you're watching, and I love you, and I'll see you later. Bye.